remember her widely acclaimed play. As a matter of fact, it won many awards, A Member of the Wedding. And Mrs. McCullers, was A Member of the Wedding your first major dramatic effort?
Yes, it was the first play I'd ever...
But before that, you had many novels that were pretty widely accepted.
Yes, I've written a number of novels.
Actually, A Member of the Wedding was written originally in book form, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a book, and I adapted it myself for the theater.
That probably was a job in itself all by itself.
It was lots of fun, as a matter of fact. I'd never worked with people before, and just the mechanics of getting together on production is something fascinating to me.
I should think that would be a bit of a change of pace. You find yourself in writing a novel, you're all alone, you have your own thoughts, you with your typewriter, your room, your favorite chair, and so forth, and suddenly you are thrown amidst thousands of people who are connected with a stage production, your directors, your casting people, your actors and actresses.
Yes, and there were such wonderful people in this case, because Bob Whitehead and Harold Clermont, and then all the cast, Ethel Waters and Julie Harris and Brandon DeWild, all of them just wonderful people to work with.
That particular part of the story of A Member of the Wedding was something that received the widest acclaim, I think, from the critics, the casting of the play.
Yes, I thought it was beautifully cast and beautifully directed and produced. It was just a very fortunate experience now for an author to have.
How did you happen to find all the people involved? Because some of them were, until A Member of the Wedding, not really featured performers.
Well, I first saw Julie Harris in Nyack, our little town. She was giving a benefit performance with Helen Hayes for the Rockland Foundation. And then Terry Fay, who works in the Whitehead office, and found Brandon, just went to have dinner with his parents, who were actors, and she saw him and said, I'm just looking for a child just exactly like Brandon. He'd never been on the stage before, and so his parents said, well, maybe he can try out. So he tried out and took it.
Did Julie Harris strike you as the girl for the part the first time you saw her?
Oh, the very first, yes. And I wanted to ask her to read the play, and she wanted to ask me if she could do it. And we were both too timid. We were sitting on the back porch in Nyack. We were both too timid to say anything, so...
Actually, in The Member of the Wedding, it is a play, it is grassroots, really, but while not delving too deeply into social problems, it has a very important message, doesn't it?
Well, I hadn't thought about it in terms of social problems. Just, I always think more about it in terms of human beings, and it's just the theme, the basic theme is just the need to belong.
To belong to someone, to belong to a...
To belong to something, to feel oneself a part of life.
How about your present plans? Are you currently working on a new novel?
Well, yes, I'm always working now.
I guess you have to find ways and means of getting away from static locations and scenes to get new ideas.
Well, I don't think about that in those terms, really. Because I think that these sources of creation are very mysterious, and I don't think one can find them by just looking for them. I think they have to come from within you.
By the way...
Don't you feel so?
Well, I'm not qualified as a novelist, but I would like to ask you whether in your writings your idea for a story comes first, your characters for the story. How does it develop?
Well, I ask myself. I don't know.
You don't have any set pattern?
It would be so much easier if one knew what... No, it just one thing suggests another, and one doesn't know why.
Mr. McCullers, I want to thank you very, very much for chatting with us and giving us a little bit of the story of The Member of the Wedding. It's been a well-received novel, a very well-received play, and probably one that will be on the various stages throughout the country for many, many years to come. Thank you again for chatting with us.
And thank you very much.
Bye.
I enjoyed it.
Going to meet